Hello everyone, I'm Merritt, the Super Seamster, and in today's video I'm going to be making the pattern for a pair of short pants, and it's going to be in between this pair of pants and also this pair of pants. This pair of pants I'm going to use for the waist and the hip seat, basically for the hip size, and but I'm going to use this style also because of the side seam pockets, and also it has an elastic waistband. And so just really quickly, although I'm not using this exact pattern, this book to make the pattern, this book right here, Fundamentals of Men's Fashion Design, A Guide to Casual Clothes, it has a plethora of information as far as for making men's patterns. They do it slightly different than what I'm going to do. Actually, theirs could be faster. I learned from a guy at LA Trade Tech back in the 1980s. His name was Jack Meisner. And although I don't have his book anymore, I'm going based on what I learned from studying with him, and also his books, and then also just what I've learned from over the years. So anyway, I'm going to be knocking off kind of like this pattern and that pattern. So I've already drawn the front, and I have a 1-inch hem here, and then I have the elastic waistband here, and then basically the reason that I'm using both pants is because this one was going to use too much fabric. It was like it had a 64-inch opening, and that was just way too big because his waist was, I mean, his hips I think are 54. And so anyway, so what I've done here is that I measured these pants, okay, and I came up with like 25 inches. And so anyway, I have the front waist here, and I'll just try to, the tools I'll be using will be a notcher. I have a fabric, I cannot think of the name of this right now. But anyway, I'll be using this, and then of course the pencils, and then I have this ruler here. So what I've done here is I measured up like 25 inches, and so that gave me this gave me the center waist. Okay, now from the front to the back is going to be, I think I came up with 3 1/4 inches. So from here I have the waist going, and then I'm going to follow this line right here, and I'm bringing it up 1/2 3/4, and then to right here. So anyway, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to start this all over. This is terrible. But anyway, so as you can see, I have the front here, and so the seat is like, it's 11 inches down, and so I have this front curve here. So anyway, so I've got all this, so I've drawn the front to kind of save time. So as you can see, it's here. So taking it from right here, where we're going to go right now is we're going to use this pattern marking tool, and then I'm going to trace out these lines of the front, and then we'll get to the back. But also I'm going to trace out the back, since I've kind of drawn that, so I know that this is the back. There's a 2 1/8 inch turn back on this for see, it's a little bit, not quite as big, okay, but it's still a lot bigger than these. These, I feel like if I make them, that they'll be a little more. So you can see there's that much more room right there. Okay. So anyway, having said that, so now we're gonna get to the. So basically, I think I have all these lines in here, and I brought the front from here, and just looking to see everything. Oh, okay, let me do the pocket really quickly. So the pocket, I'm going to have to change this a little bit. I want to bring it up a little more. And really, this part is going to be hidden underneath the... Okay, so now, kind of a little difficult to see the lines, not really, but so basically on this, now you know, when I was in pattern making school, I learned we had to draw with the pencil because we were always erasing. But I'll be honest, and even though I can make a lot of mistakes and whatnot, and I have to cross out lines all the time, I personally enjoy drawing with the with the ruler. And now that I'm looking at this back, I think I want that to go up about right there. So basically the pocket, you're going to have the pocket and basically it's going to look like this. So that's a really nice size pocket right there. You can get a lot of stuff in there. And then plus I put a little inside pocket that usually fits right around there. But anyway, so the opening for the pocket, I have it right here. And always when I'm doing the pattern, I like to leave at least over 1 inch. And here I have 1 1/4 inch, 1 3/8, so that's fine. But you need over 1 inch at the bottom of the pocket for the turn back. I mean, so that way when you're sewing it, it's going to be easy to sew and everything. Okay, so now that we have the so I'll just use this. You have to use whatever you can, but anyway, so here I'm measuring because I know, oh wait, from the back here, because I need 12, so it was 17 and a half is what I came up with. I remember that measurement. So 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, so that's from the turn back, okay, which would be down 2 1/8. I'm definitely gonna make another video on this one, but we probably will just put this out just to, so it'll be take 1, but I definitely will come back again. So here's the turn back at 2 1/8, and now I'm measuring 17 and a half from that measurement, and technically, which that's good because that's about what I want. Okay, but now I don't know, another 1/2 inch seam allowance. I don't necessarily have to do that because I know that there's enough ease in here, but just so that I can make sure that I'm straight on that line and it's perpendicular to the, that is perpendicular to the line that's going to go across. So this area in here, okay, the seam allowance, and even up to, which this is a wide 1/2 inch, it looks more like 5/8, but that's fine. But this part is very important to be perpendicular in both directions. Okay, so that, and now once we pass the seam allowance, then we can curve this line, and as you can see, the line is gonna go here and it's gonna go here. So basically all I need to do is just kind of, and I want it to be kind of deep curve, so I can see that looks kind of good. Okay, so having done that, it looks like we're ready to cut it. Okay, so now what we have, just only work with the pattern. So now I'm not exactly sure of this line, so I'm just gonna leave that for right now. But I'm gonna, oh wow, okay, I think that this will be okay to just go ahead and bring it like that. These pants are gonna have a nice amount of ease. Then I just follow that line, and then I didn't put the little curve right there, but I just kind of curved it as I was cutting the pattern. Now since I'm not exactly sure where this is gonna fall, okay, I'm gonna just leave that part open for now. But I do want to cut this off so I have more room. And then I'm going to cut it in half, but first I want to just do this. So as you can see, So this is the center back of the pants. In fact, let me CB here. And also, the way that I label my pants, or I go by the date. And so today is June 14th. So I say but that's what you get a little bit, because I've made a lot of pants, so I kind of know what I want. Okay, so now we'll just use this notcher real quick. Now if I was gonna put a zipper, but I'm not putting a zipper, but if I was gonna put a zipper, then I would notch it right there. Okay, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna notch the pockets, okay, where I want the pockets to go. And so what I do is I turn the notcher upside down, and then I use this line, because this is going to be the opening line. And the opening, in fact, I think I might bring it up. Okay, so what we have is we have a 2-inch Okay, so now I have the front and the back, and that got a little bit cut right there, so I can repair that a little bit. And that's another thing, you need to have not necessarily a lot of masking tape, but I use a lot. Honestly, I use a lot of masking tape. Kind of a lot, because when you're making the pattern, you do a lot of alterations and stuff. And so when you do that, you have to tape all of your corrections. Okay, okay. So now we have the front and the back, and now the front is already done. Now I brought that front in a little bit. And then technically I have these notches right here, so let me notch them really quickly. So then we'll notch them right here, okay, bubble band, and then another bubble band, and then I'll just label this really quickly. So we got 6-1419, and then for the pocket, that'll be 54, and then we cut 4 of these, so we want to label that 4. Now sometimes on these I try to put side pockets, but you can put a facing, but usually on side pockets I don't, but technically you could put a facing on there. So anyway, so now we have the front, we have the back, and I'm not really putting back pockets on there, but maybe I will. But so the back pockets, I'll just measure part so it'll go fast. I'm going to be making these pants probably in the next video. I'll do one more video of me cutting them really quickly, and I'm gonna and then I'll be making them, so stay tuned for that. They're going to be dope pants. And so this is Merritt Holloway, the Super Seamster, signing out, and thank you so much. And please like, share, and subscribe, and also stay tuned for the next video. In fact, it's right here. Okay, thank you for your time. Super Seamster signing out.